Hello, my listeners, and welcome to today's talk on Principles of Aquaculture, Part 3. In the third part of my routine talk, I want to concentrate on fish feeding. Fish feeding is a key determinant in aquaculture production. Actually, it accounts for about 70% of aquaculture input. If you get it wrong in feeding, you will obviously get it wrong during harvesting period. And this is the reason why I've given this topic special attention. So how do we feed our fish? Feeding is dependent on the age and size of fish. Feeding is dependent on the time of stocking, and feeding is dependent on the type of fish being cultured. However, in general, we have three types of feed. That is the starter feed for the very young fish. We have the grower feed for the middle-sized fish, and we have the finisher for the bigger fish. At no point should you feed a newly hatched fish with a low protein feed. The fish is undergoing organ development and needs high protein feed. However, as the fish grows, the level of protein need to reduce and the level of carbohydrate increases. And after it has attained over 150 grams, the level should increase further. In a nutshell, a younger fish below 30 grams should not be fed on a feed with a protein content of below 42%. A fish between 30 grams and 150 grams should be fed to a feed that is between 30% crude protein and 38% crude protein. And a fish above 150 grams should be fed on a feed ranging between 27% and 28% crude protein. Feeding should also be consistent and regular. What do I mean? A fish feeder should always maintain the feeding time and the feeding location. This one will maximize consumption of feed. Thirdly, fish should be fed when the temperatures are warm. Why warm? During low temperatures, the fish is relatively inactive and may not feed. So the feed will be wasted and may lead to over-fertilization of the pond. And feeding should be at a higher frequency and not a one-off activity. More so if you're dealing with a tilapia fish. Why do I say so? A tilapia fish has a smaller stomach and cannot carry all the feed at a go. However, there's an amount that it must feed on in a given day. So the amount must be distributed over the number of times feeding shall take place. This will maximize intake of feed and utilization of the same feed in terms of conversion into flesh. Thank you and God bless you.